Ich rufe als erstes in die blaue Ecke aus dem Extreme Fight Club, Akam Taraghe.
Next matchup is also under kickboxing rules, as will the next two fights be, as Akam Taraghe of Iran making his way down to ringside, the 23-year-old. Another undefeated fighter. Not a lot of guys on the undercard. I mean, the whole point of being on the undercard in the first place is because they're looking for experience, looking for a foot in the door, and you're looking to get noticed. Well, somebody better take notice of Akam Taraghe of Iran, undefeated at 3-0. This matchup made at 78 kilograms. As a thunderous ovation here for the striker.
Spirit Frankfurt, Yassini.
Well, I find it interesting that even though both men are 3-0, not a whole lot of experience here, but I don't know if they have amateur records that I don't know about, or if perhaps they're more experienced in other disciplines. But at 33 years old, I find it strange that Ali Yassini of Morocco is only 3-0 at 33 years of age. His face tells the story of an experienced fighter. So perhaps he has a storied amateur career that they're not telling us about, or perhaps an MMA background, MMA spirit written on his shirt. As Akam Taraghe, all smiles here in Frankfurt, Germany. Take a look at the stats. As I said, 23 years old, 10 years younger than his opponent. So in all likelihood, when Ali Yassini was getting into the sport, Akam Taraghe was still in diapers.
Ist mehrfacher Weltmeister im Thai-Box. War aber ins Showtime, war im K1 Max und war sogar das Clash Tournament auf der Mid-Side-Gala in Sindelfingen. Herzlich willkommen hier in Frankfurt, Fas Valia Shabari.
Referee with final instructions. This one, kickboxing rules. And 3 rounds of 2 minutes in this one at 78 kilograms maximum. Akam Taraghe of Iran in the blue, black trunks. And Ali Yassini of Morocco, red and the white trunks. Well, it looked like Ali Yassini was ready to go, and he'd better be, because there goes the bell. Combinations by Taraghe. Went for a spinning back kick that time, perhaps a little overzealous, as he was way out of range that time. And he found the mark, but it was not the mark that Yassini wished it would have been. Beautiful kick that time. That's the second time he's landed a powerful shot to the rib cage, that lower abdomen area. May have caught him with the elbow that time accidentally, and you think you just need him very near to the groin again. You can see a huge red welt, size of the red spot on Jupiter, starting to develop on the right side of Yassini. And as this fight goes on, he's really going to start to feel those. powerful kicks by both guys as he ran into a shot that time. Yassini pressing forward, and he swept him right down to the ground that time. And the referee all over his case. That was a nice takedown in any case. Not going to get any points for it under these rules. Caught him with a right hand. I think he's got to use that left body kick. That's really been scoring good as he goes for the spinning back fist again and dangerously close to catching him with an elbow again. Little uppercut on the inside there by Taraghe. Kicks to the leg on the inside and the outside. Both guys very aggressive in this one. Take a look at that left body kick going to town there on Yassini. Those are really doing damage. Yassini still walking through it though, as he got caught up there in the ropes momentarily. Time already flying by here, swirling the drain, as these are just 2-minute rounds in this kickboxing rules matchup. Let's take a look at some of this action from round number 1, a very action-packed round between these two guys. I'll tell you what, you wouldn't know that Yassini was 10 years older. I mean, this guy can really go. He's got some stamina too. He's took a lot of punishment in that first round and hasn't slowed down whatsoever. And there goes the bell for round number 2. Yassini comes out like a package of dynamite right at the beginning. Tries to attack him off guard. And Taraghe dealing with it nicely. Caught him with a little combination as these two are just letting it fly. Nice combination there by Taraghe. Boy, Yassini really let go with that right hand, but it seems like these guys are, they could pick their spots a little bit better. They are throwing very, very powerful shots and have extremely big volume of punches from both guys, but they could be a little bit more careful, both of them. And I think that Yassini in the white trunks is the kind of guy who's just, I think his body easily marks. Now, he is taking some very powerful, heavy blows in there, but as you can see, his face, his right side of his body is just all black and blue and red. And that was a very powerful knee that time. As the referee all over the case about the clinching. I think both guys were guilty of it at times. And again, Yassini throwing that right hand in there, but it's always like his opponent's a little bit too close for it. He's sometimes hitting him on the cheek or in the ear with the end of his glove or his forearm. He needs to throw it a little bit sooner, or perhaps keep his distance a little bit more. That time he nailed him with it. And it seems like Taraghe is slowing down just a bit here at the end of round number 2. But take a look at the damage he's already done to Yassini and the right side of his body. Now he's did a great job there of keeping Yassini at distance. He could have uncorked a power shot there. That would have been the time. Round 2 action between these guys. There's been so much good body work here, as Yassini narrowly missed with that roundhouse, but a lot of good knees on the inside by both guys. some good body kicks. And for these guys to still be fighting at such a feverish pace after all of that body work really complements their physical conditioning coming into here.
Rückwärts zur dritten und letzten Runde, Round 3.
There's the bell for the third and final round, and just like we've seen before, these guys are not waiting a second to get the action on, just itching to get at each other, as the referee really has his hands full trying to get these guys to break. Body work by Yassini. Knees on the inside by the Moroccan. That's one way to slow him down, and I think that it has worked as well. But you got to be careful with the clinch. It's so much easier and more effective to use the knees when you can utilize the clinch at the same time. So these guys have got to be very careful when they're on the inside. They've already been warned a few times about it. Oh, there's a nice right cross by Yassini that cleaned his clock that time. And that time he had him right behind the back of the head. Right hand by Yassini. Akam Taraghe of Iran in the blue gloves, black shorts. Ali Yassini of Morocco in the red gloves, white shorts. Very, very back and forth matchup here between these guys. I think that Taraghe in the black trunks, perhaps a little bit more out of gas at this point than is Yassini, but it's been so action-packed here between both of these guys. I don't say you can clearly say that one guy's had a decisive advantage over the others, as he nearly went for a single leg takedown there. Beautiful body kicks there by the Iranian as he keeps nailing them right in that spot. There's the kick again. But give credit to Yassini for as many body kicks as he's taken, still going at an incredible pace. And this one's in the books. This one will go to the judges, and they'll figure it out, because I can't. Fantastic showing from both guys, who came in here with an undefeated record of 3-0. Somebody's going to walk out of here with a loss. We might even be looking at a draw, or perhaps even an extra round. Don't take your gloves off yet, boys.
Die Konflikte haben entschieden. Einstimmiger Sieger nach Punkten.